versus characters like, you know, Natara,
Johnny.
even Johnny too now.
Yeah.
Although with Johnny, there's those stronger buttons, so it's manageable.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you're like Quan Chi and Natara, those are like, you have to be super conscious of, like, if you're gonna lower that health because you're using a specific cameo, make it worth it. You have to do so.
Have you noticed though how much less Johnny we've seen since just the health nerf?
You know,
he's still, of course, like, I think he's the best, but people just want to try other things too.
that's such an interesting observation, because usually I've been seeing more Johnnies on the online side of things.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think you're absolutely right. I think that because of the way this game is, usually this game is, I would say, a 2 to 3 touch, depending if you have all your meters.
Well converted touches, it'll
Exactly.
be 3, yeah.
Yeah. But with characters like Johnny, that becomes quickly either a 1-touch or 2-touch game.
Yes, or it could be a 50-touch game, and you take a ton of stray hits and throws. Zoners will make it a 50-touch game. Yeah, these players got a crowd, by the way.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I'm like hearing them from the background. And this is because we got iSoRicky versus LimboDawg. iSoRicky from Mash House. So that makes total sense.
That's what MH means.
Yeah.
It's not just my initials, government. LimboDawg back at it again. Baraka striker. No shortage of examples of this team being successful. And Sub Serena, this is, I think, the most common Sub team. Sub greatly appreciates Serena forward cameo for providing true, safe buffers into a possible back 2 launch on hit and a chance to just return to neutral on block.
Trying to avoid the striker cameo. One thing we just saw here is the Serena blades. They do come back, even if she gets hit. As long as those blades were thrown out before, they'll definitely be able to come back. And also, too, just adds damage to his hit that he severely needed.
Yes.
In a lot of instances like this one.
Yep. The other advantage about the Serena pairing is that the Serena combo damage bonus comes on the ground before a launch rather than in a juggle, so Sub can still do his full regular character juggles into Ice Clone refreezes just on the back of a Serena grounded extension that adds a ton of damage to the combo. Additionally, the slide ender that Sub will typically use when he does end a combo synergizes incredibly well with Serena's meter drain portal. So maybe once LimboDawg lands a hit with extra cameo meter available at the end of the combo, you'll see it. And he's actually in the portal right there during the freeze. Saw it right away. Taking away meter is super important for this team. Retreating with ice clones. Here's a 4th one as a projectile.
Patience right here from both Sub-Zero and Serena. We do get the freeze, though Striker not going to be able to reach.
Yeah, Ricky was waiting to go in until, I'm sorry, LimboDawg was waiting to go in until Ricky had spent Striker, draining the meter away. Now a full bar disappears. A bar and 20% of another one. That was not just the combo ender, but the end of the combo into the combo ender all had Serena meter warp portal draining away. That character looked good right there. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was really, really solid.
I think in terms of trying to contest, you don't get much in the way of defensive options Striker outside of neutral type defensive options. I think maybe LimboDawg could try to work in some more of the Striker lows and overheads.
Yeah,
Getting knockdowns in plus on block situations, extending your turn with cameo, not needing to use the expensive grenades. I mean, grenades have the longest cooldown by far for a reason.
Okay, down 1 check. Now that does not get eaten by the sub clones. And so right now, Baraka's just going to be able to continue this pressure.
Clone in the corner never been so good. LimboDawg just was reminded of that the hard way.
Round 2, fight.
Blades go out for Sub-Zero's Serena. Once again, what's really good about that too, Serena has a really fast recharge rate. So it does work out extremely well for against Sub-Zero in this situation.
Yeah. Yeah, the recharge rate, especially on, she has her neutral cameo projectile too that nobody really uses, but it is the fastest cameo projectile in terms of travel speed and startup. And that thing recharges faster than anything.
Okay, we get the jump in, we're going to be able to convert,
Oh,
but no!
that's devastating.
The slide whips. However, Baraka is going to try to get out of this corner.
the names backwards?
I feel like it is
Yeah.
because we did see the last
Yeah,
match with
LimboDawg with
LimboDawg
Striker.
on Baraka
Yeah.
and Striker,
get
and this
that
is the
squared
first
away
time
in
we
a
see the
sec.
Sub-Zero and Serena.
Right. Yeah, also this Mash House crowd chanting.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, the advanced damage too because
There
Cameo
it
got
goes.
hit. All right, no way that kills. Certainly not.
this?
No way. Yeah, I mean no way genuinely. But Chip is going to be super relevant after.
Oh yeah, especially because it's Baraka.
Yeah, it's Baraka, so maybe LimboDawg could get hit on purpose to build Breaker. I'm not sure.
Wow!
Wow, sealed it
And we get the last hit. He had all that meter?
on 1.65%. He built that meter on the exact special that used it. I hope you can still hear us over the shouting crowds, but I also hope you can hear the crowd right behind there. And the entirety of Mash House has come out for this one.
This is
Aw-
interesting. So
No
that's
AirPods, no headphones will shield you from that.
none whatsoever. So it does look like it is iSoRicky on the Baraka pick, and LimboDawg's actually changed this completely. Probably didn't want to deal with the mirror.
Ah, okay, sorry. About the confusion.
No, I was
appreciate it.
also
Yeah.
like trying to understand too, but I'm hearing the crowd and it's making sense. This
Yeah.
is literally iSoRicky dominating right now with the Baraka Serena Striker rather.
We are in this situation, improvising for our lives.
Good block, but the Striker grenades, we blocked just in time. We got a
Yep.
slight bit of hit, and then now we're going to be able to fully hit confirm for LimboDawg.
Yeah, that was really smart from Limbo. Equally smart as the down two, I think, because if you down two, you would get hit by the grenades.
Beautiful. That was actually super good. That's 37 percent of health.
The character can do damage. Everyone in this game is capable of doing it. When somebody lacks on their own, a Cameo will surely be able to help them get up to the upper 30s. Nobody settles below 35. Some grenades in the distance, and another one on backup. Ricky totally strikerless for at least 20 seconds here.
Yeah, this is going to be quite a bit of damage too. So we got the Ice Clone set up, and we're going to be able to not solidify with the hit. We got the down two, so even though we got the trade with the Striker grenades, down two still did enough damage. And we get the forward throw from Serena, and full screen here.
It's all LimboDawg right now. Approaching's pretty difficult with Baraka. He doesn't really have the greatest movement or advancing normals. He's more good at defending his own position. Mash House still present, regardless of the score. They are present, undiscouraged, undeterred, just like any player on that stream stage ought to be. This is your moment while you're there. You and I both had our moment,
Yes,
one way or another.
we did.
This is more of an extended series of moments we have now.
Tried to back dash. Beautiful. Blocked the low. Got the Striker grenades. It's going to do extra damage because of those grenades. And we're going to keep that corner too. We're going to try to get the jump in. We once again get the low to get the punish. Now no meter to work with, but that overhead covers extremely well. And there you have it.
Well done.
iSoRicky. Clean first round in this third game.
Yeah, the only scratches I think came from Chip. Nothing was converted on. That's the kind of round that Mash House likes to see, they like to hear, they like to predict. They want every round to be like that.
Another nice Ice Clone setup. And again, this is just to create some spacing. I think also trying to call out some of these armor reversals, but iSoRicky's prepared. He's going to try to go for those armored moves to then beat through either Ice Clone or even Serena Blades. But LimboDawg, again, setting it up, getting prepared, gets the slide out.
Yep, and Limbo saving Cameo.
Ooh.
Really, you'll see Limbo only choose to drain meter when the opponent has a lot, or when it's Breaker and it matters, or when there's 2 full Serenas available. That's the metric. Waking up into some blocking, and a whip punish with Serena extension. LimboDawg goes on set point. Playing very well, but Mash House is having a bit of a second wind here. Ricky at the helm, driving the Mash House through the air.
Take a patience here from both players. They're trying to advance their the overhead.
But Striker messed up the combo.
Oh no! And we got the forward blade from Serena, so now that's just space again for LimboDawg.
Overwhelming force. Really willing to retreat with EX Clone now is Limbo, but completely meterless too.
A slight delay from LimboDawg, and we got the down one check. Oh, we we're able to freeze iSoRicky, but the whip! And
Yeah.
this is going to be damage. This is going to be a lot.
Much too early on the combo. And Ricky arrives at BNB level.
Good down one check. This is
Gonna build
perfect for
breaker.
LimboDawg.
Oh, not gonna build breaker because it got taken
No!
away. Of course, LimboDawg answered my question, made me wrong.
Yeah, honestly, it all depends on these
Ricky has to be
these
active to
situations.
build meter. Ricky has to
Yes.
be active. There's no
Down one
surrendering
check.
now.
There goes the
That's
back
big.
throw.
Don't get chipped out by wake up. You have to dodge the wake ups too.
Good block. Blocks the
Low.
stomp.
Keep that turn and dodge the armor.
The down one check.
It was more than a check. It actually was a punish, it said. I saw the system
Oh.
text. So the striker was just a little too early, and recovery was still going on, which means it was the perfect choice there from LimboDawg.
Did the down one hit Striker too?
It could have, but I think. But what I noticed was hitting the character.
Yeah, it was like that slight weird spot that
Yep.
happens. Yeah.
In any case, you get a little bit of multiplied damage on the down one. That
Of
way.
course. Yeah. Like
Punish for instead of 3%, it's like 4%.
absolutely.
It does make a difference when you only have 1% left anyway. So, yeah.
What an incredible set of like pool blocks here, Monkey Business. That was really hype, especially for that last match. So definitely exciting for sure.
So that's confirmed then that that was our last match, huh?
Yep.
So